What's up, guys? This should be the 500th video I ever posted on YouTube on this channel. And we're going to be playing 2K for it. I really wanted to do it in Fortnite, but servers actually just got offline. Because they were doing it after the event, and I knew that. We're going to be playing 2K for the 500th video. And to hop in, we're going to do obviously, the bowls, like we always been doing. I've been playing some games for the past 2 weeks, only some, not much. And I'm ready. Let me tell you how I'm ready. This is so loud, but I'll keep it on.
To Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be
right 76ers. They're
going
to be trashed. They lost 11 times and they won 10 times. We haven't even lost 5 times, bro.
Transactions all day long, all season long, and the Sixers have not been shy about making moves.
No other team has been more aggressive when you think about trying to figure out this puzzle around Joel Embiid and around Thomas Maxey. They've always been movers and shakers. This is a franchise.
Try to do a nice quick game.
Bears watching moving forward, just see exactly what moves they make.
They always make headlines. You're exactly right.
So Maxey is like the new Travis Scott.
Starting lineup. Obviously out there, Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Maxey with it, now defended by Embiid. And the whistle blows.
Nah. Just for that, I didn't even do it.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
I know that wasn't a personal.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made.
And even if a coach still feels this way, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
A shot for the Bulls. The overall approach has seemed to be steady as she
And they
goes.
choke again, bro. It's 0-2.
Business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route or more in the middle route versus going and really taking big
bro. How embarrassing is that?
That is very much trying to
How embarrassing is that, 4-0?
The table. What could happen with this team? Good stuff.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw.
Oh, man, if I only made one.
And Lowry does a good job of
I wanted to go
his
like 10
shot in that mid-range area.
Oh, my
A
God.
moment now to hear from
We
our
actually saw.
sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David
We
Olson.
actually saw.
Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get
Was
his.
that like a
Our
15
goal
footer?
is to keep him
No.
away from the basket.
That's like
If
more,
we get him
I think.
settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Johns, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform.
How am I choking threes with Curry?
I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same.
Oh, hell no!
Playmaker. He's going to spot.
Yep, that's a three. I was about to say bullshit, that's a two.
Matching baskets from the perimeter are an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can just stop first.
I was about to say, do you ever stop at threes?
He just knows where to go. Embiid
I think we should three with T-Max.
perfectly to get the putback.
I'm going to say T-Max.
There's the three. Another three for Chicago. We talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with it?
Hold on. My God, bro. They're going to be at like 13. No, they're going to be at 14.
Expansion in the East or West?
Certainly, most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution.
Oh my
Maybe
God!
having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver in the NBA.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east.
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's McCain. Rebound by Smith.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Maxey into the lane, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type shot.
Type shot? Or type shot?
76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And typically,
That's crazy.
the strength of theirs.
It's a type shot.
On the season.
Like, they don't want to slip on this.
The first one falls. And
That's
the
crazy.
76ers
That's
making a
crazy.
change here. Gordon's checked in. And so,
This is so
let's
annoying.
go.
They have a fucking bonus when we don't. I mean, they're the worst team.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And that one, good.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's McCain. His last outing, 16 points for him. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
In the corner, Smith with it, outside Curry.
Why am I
Target from
doing?
three-point range.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage.
How does that go
That
at?
one good for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost
I'm
like
annoyed
stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Free three.
Here's the 3. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 11 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them
We're ahead by one.
And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Perfect. Oh, that was you.
And the timeout
I was
called
thinking,
by
I
Billy
was
Donovan.
thinking.
He wants a minute here to get things
I'm
straightened out with this team.
Look at me do it.
Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls.
I'm trading him now. I'm trading him now. You got to make up this.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra
that shot
leading
looks like a
to
one.
easy buckets.
We've got Stephen Curry. Williams is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Smith. And it's Maxey in at the point.
I never miss with him.
Bulls to start the second quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. And D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have
Sorry, my
Mitchell,
eye,
you have
bro.
Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Butler dishes to Embiid, launches it.
They ain't shit.
Chicago grabs the miss. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
And
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they
I hit
can keep it
another
going.
3.
And as the salary cap
know what that
looks
is?
set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play.
10-point lead. 10-point lead. 10-point lead. 10-point lead.
Restricted position to continue to build winning ways.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high,
Oh, I
my lows were
didn't.
too low.
I thought he was gonna go for a stop dunk. I didn't realize he was going like that.
The breaks of life.
Man, that breaks my sunlight,
We
bro.
respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers making a change here. So ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities at All-Star Weekend, but maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
It's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And it's Smith.
Solid facilitator, I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And stolen by Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Damn, it's like a 20-point lead, bro.
Of that play.
Yeah, the steal
Almost
was
a
short,
20.
but the slam topped it off.
And that is why
Oh,
you
I got it.
want to get down the floor before the defense
Now we're going
is
for
set.
3 here, bro.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been
No,
having
you
you
broke the
courtside with all of us tonight. thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true
Oh,
pleasure.
Thanks so
yeah,
much for
no.
the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime.
I think Curry can bring it back though.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you
Man, I
again.
should get more.
Wasn't that
And
wonderful?
he
Easy to
gets
see why Shams has
shooting
so
foul.
many sources around the
He's gonna
game.
break his
He's so easy to talk to.
Oh my.
It's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose
That doesn't matter if
as a
it's
reporter. And you know,
It
guys,
really
with
does
Embiid
not.
on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone
That's it.
on that team. That's
Oh!
how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Fires for three. That's in.
They're actually getting some points right now. That's 4.
Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
And it's good, 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And stolen by Maxey. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
The 76ers trail by 14. Lowry for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Locked loose. It's taken away by Smith. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Smith. And that's now 27 points for Tyrese Maxey. And
Jenny, we got to shoot.
with a 19-point advantage heading into the next
We're
quarter.
at
The three-point shooting has come
50.
fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time game in progress.
Embarrassing.
It's time now to send you over to David Aldridge.
19
Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter action following halftime.
Love it. Who are you?
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
Taking a closer, and that's a halftime.
Yep, that halftime was only like 15 seconds.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Paul George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Hey, Coach, what area the Bulls can struggle with defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Doc.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
We're going to shoot that for
And
another
that's down
5.
the first one. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity
Come on,
and
you're
that
doing it, bro. You're not
outside
even
the
gonna
box
make that. You're just
thinking.
gonna break it, bro.
I think it's a good fit
And
with this forward-thinking front office.
Oh,
And Embiid drops them both. And Greg, you
if I get this 3, then we're gonna have a 20 point lead.
How does a team create that culture?
Oh, why am I going that large in? That actually almost went in.
And enough players committed to that kind of effort.
I can't let them get a shot,
Has
bro.
to meet
We
that
need to do
level.
a 20 point lead, bro.
Grimes passes to Embiid. Lowry drives in. Embiid wide open. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with
No, I didn't mean to do 2, bro.
And that's tough to guard against.
That's gonna be a
Maxey is
21.
so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
Lowry kicks to Yabusele. Here it's Grimes. And he
Tra-la-la,
goes
tra-la-la.
with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
One's good, Maxey.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game.
Oh, wait, we're at
That's his
24 early now.
first since halftime.
Because he made
Lowry passes to
2
Grimes.
or he made something.
For 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's not even a
He's
3.
got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been
That's
able
a
to
deep
find
two.
points, just not enough of them. They've got to string
call
together
mine
some more buckets.
It's
D2.
good. Nice touch there for Maxey.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Still
To the
20 points.
inside.
We keep 20.
George with the bucket.
Okay.
George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Bulls. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Got the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks.
Hell no.
George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor,
I'm in
I'm
bully
there
mode.
to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's Maxey. Nice
That was a
shot from the top of the
3.
key. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Alright, so if I make
We
it
will
2,
have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And Coach
Make it
has
two, it's gonna be
decided they need a
25
moment to talk things over. Oubre is checked in for Paul George.
but if we get 70 without them scoring, then let me tell you. Oh, well, they already scored.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how
Man,
you
that was about to be
unload
such
the
a
team.
The 76ers trail
grab
by
that
16. Here's Lowry. And it's Curry with the rebound.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Shoots from the corner. Maxey, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Grimes with the bucket.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to win
Oh
them
my
back to
god, how annoying are you?
And finished off by Oubre.
Man, I hate these ones, bro.
Finisher.
Fine, I'm gonna do 4 points.
You deserve to get
Oh, no, they did
dunked
5
on when you
points.
let him get inside.
Here's Maxey. And he's good on the three ball.
I got that 3.
Maxey's got
I got the different screen. Did you get that?
Defense
Huh?
has just
No.
been unable to slow him down.
The 3 was that trash.
Lowry with the ball. Maxey covering.
Man!
The shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Joel Embiid.
That's 4 now. I'll show you how you do it, bro.
Here's Maxey. Basket good. Maxey's got 42 in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass the Abusele. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid with the screen on Maxey. Lowry can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 14. Maxey in the corner. And the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Maxey, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 14. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm
I think it's like a
assist
15
of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece.
Like no nerd's
of
gonna
an
trip me
assist.
up like that.
He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Irish backs out there.
This nerd's about to show dunk.
Then it's Dosumu. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Hey, it's still counted as a lob.
The 76ers trail by 14 and stolen by Maxey.
And then this is a dunk without its lob.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, well, not a dunk.
Maxey's got 44.
This is a
And a
lob.
closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And not just
Please.
that, they're also forcing turnovers.
Oh, I just tipped it in.
And taking advantage in transition.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that one, good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
I was about to say
Nick
foul.
Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on
was about to say
having
foul.
lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Johnny Walker, he's checked in for the 76ers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Butler.
Let's go, Larry. Let's go, Larry.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Inside, Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Curry fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And the shot goes in from Embiid. Bulls leading by 17. Maxey with it. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Lowry. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Knocks down the 3-ball. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen
I'm just third? I thought I was
that
gonna
size
second.
do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic?
Kind of getting bored
Nikola
now.
Jokic, first of all, is
I
not
feel like
Victor
I'm bored.
Wembanyama's size.
I'm bored.
And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible.
Damn, bro,
He's
it's gonna be so hyped. It's only 3 o'clock? I thought it was like already like fucking 5 o'clock. I was like, what?
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
What am I gonna do
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter.
What am I gonna do for
David.
5 hours?
During the last time out, listen to Nick Nurse talk to
I'm
his
not
team.
gonna keep doing videos. It feels not fun. Last week it was fun.
Basketball. We're just giving it away. See if they listen, guys.
Thank you, David. He gets that one.
46.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Lowry with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Embiid with the steal.
You're welcome.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Here's
Here's Grimes, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, he makes that, okay?
Grimes has got 12 points in just the
10
second
point
half.
lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Pick and
Well,
roll.
converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
It's tipped.
That was part of my plan.
Pass to Grimes.
He misses.
No good.
Good. Finally, we can do it.
Thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one's good.
You thought I was gonna do that again?
Maxey's got 49
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bulls.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, that was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
And it's George finishing it off.
I'm being dumb here. Well, listen, I think I might have something.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Williams finds Maxey. Back to Curry. Outside, Maxey. Time called here at the Bulls.
1-by-1. We have enough time.
1 second left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious time out here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And so it's Chicago.
No buzzer beater.
It was a fantastic
So
ball game,
annoying.
and they did a great job making sure it didn't
Hey,
get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but
And then
really held
everyone.
firm when they needed to. On both ends, it just affected
That was
in
30
terms of the way
minutes.
with this win.
Surprise,
Thank
it
you
took a
for
little bit
joining
more
us. That'll do
time.
it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge.
That was a good game. Alright, I'll see you guys part 11 or the new season of Fortnite. Well, I'll just see you guys next video. Bye.